That's right. I like that. We're gonna get cooking. We're gonna get some heat going in the body. But before then, we're just gonna let our scarves. So everyone, this is your scarf class. So if you don't have a scarf, find one. And you're just gonna let that rest on your lap. We're gonna start with a little meditation so you can move your body back. Any fidgets of the fabric that you're wearing. Finding a holding of the palms in the hand, letting the thumbs cross gently, resting in the lap, lowering the gaze or closing the eyes completely, and just allowing an arrival to happen of your heart, of your spirit, of your body, your mind. Everything is just here in this present moment. You can take a big breath in and sigh it out. Repeat that again, big breath in. On this next sigh, even relax the body more. Last time, big breath in. And this exhale, just release, relax, allow tension to melt away. And just come into a few moments of pausing the to-do list, pausing any big thoughts that are coming in, just noticing the thinking mind, noticing the beating heart, noticing any big feeling in the body, big sensation. You just note that it's happening and you just come back to the breath, letting it all play out like static in the background or a radio playing in the background. You want to bring your attention to your feet and feel any sensations there in the feet as they connect to the shoes that you're wearing or perhaps the ground beneath the carpet. And then just allowing your attention to start to drift all the way up the legs, maybe simultaneously. It's almost like you're just taking a big sip of breath from the earth up into the feet. And then it's just traveling in a nourishing way, lower leg through the knee, upper leg. Keep deepening the breath. Allowing the breath to travel into the pelvis, into the gut, the organs, all the way up into the chest and the heart space. You can still imagine it coming from the earth, through the feet, all the way up now to the clavicle, to the shoulder girdle. And then also the breath into the arms, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, into the hands. Big breath, allowing it to travel all the way up into the brain, into the skull, the head. Filling the whole body with breath, new, fresh oxygen. We'll do 3 more big breaths in and exhales, and allow each exhale to let go of any gunk in the body or anything that's not serving you that you don't need. You inhale and then exhale. And we inhale, we exhale. Last one here, inhale. Sip in new breath and exhale. Good, and then bringing right and left palm together. Just starting a gentle rub here, noticing the temperature of the hands. They're clammy or sweaty or soft, smooth, noticing texture. And then pick up that rub a little bit more. So you're starting to generate some fire here, interlacing the fingers. then finding a spot on your body that needs a little extra love and encouragement. Just put those hands there. Allow the buzz to permeate the skin and go beneath into whatever part your hands are placed. Take a deep breath here. And on your other exhale, you can come back right into the rub. Generating heat and vibration, and then taking that buzz and putting it on a new spot in the body. Breathing into that space. Exhaling, and just letting a little dance happen now with the fingers and the wrists, and getting the toes involved, maybe curling and releasing the toes, bringing up the heels, just finding a little movement, ankles to wrists, toes to fingers. And then blink open the eyes, you can let the light in, and you can move your body to the edge of the chair here. And we're gonna allow the scarf to just make a shape in front of us, so you can notice it's a square. So just kind of looking at the corners and allowing your hand to just grab each corner here, interlacing it kind of through the fingers. Good, good, giving it a little shake. Let's start low and let's take a deep breath in, nice and slow. Lift it up, both arms, and then down. Breathing into the back body, maybe even in that kidney space, the shoulder blades. Good, and then releasing it into one hand and just allowing a little breath as it sways back and forth. Good, and then switching it to the other hand, little breath side to side. Good, and then with this hand, let's see if you can just let it tap the floor, maybe side to side, giving it just a little moment to graze the floor. Good, and then switch it to the other arm, all the while thinking about your breath. Big breath in. Good, now dancer's choice. You move the scarf how you want and really connect to your breath here. Taking a deep breath in and out. Good, and then switching it to the other hand. Big breath. Moving here. Good, and then let's just take it right here and let's just make it taut. And then let there be slack. Take it, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale, exhale, good. And then we're gonna go into tactile, so you can just use it as like a little sponge here. And if you have bare arms, you might feel this more. And then the material might feel a little scratchy, but not too bad. But just use this and go around the body here, like a little bit of a scrub. Hopefully it doesn't create too much static in your clothes. Good. In those hard to reach spots. Good. Now holding it just really loosely, see if you can just allow a little brushing to happen. And these are clean, so if you want to just move it over your face, you can. All the way down an arm. And you can notice how you can feel some parts of it, maybe some other parts you don't really feel on the body. Good, and then use it and tap, like you're blotting up a spill or something. A little tapping. And you have to make sure you switch it to the other hand when you do the other arm. Just little taps. Good. One leg and then the other. All right, now we're gonna do our core distal. So holding it with one hand, we come into the center, and then we're just gonna take it out. Good, nice big X. And then we just let the scarf come in. We're gonna switch it to the other hand when it comes down into the center. So then you just go out and you switch and you radiate out, and you switch, you radiate out, and pause here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna radiate out, and you switch at the top, and then you bring it in. I know, tricky, right? So it might help if it's in like more of a ball, and then bring it in. 2 more times, out, switch, bring it in. Last time here. The scarf gives you a lot to think about. All right, good. Now just here, let's just let it just sway on one side. So just let it sway. Find a little bit of a swing and a lightness on that side of the body. Good, switch it to the other hand. Could you guys hear the music? I might turn that up a little. All right, just taking it there. Good, and then let's just toss it and pass it from one hand to the other. Yeah, you can allow a little sway in the body, I like that. So you're kind of rocking from one sits bone to the other. Now see if you can take it at shoulder height. Good. And then what feels best to you to take it a little higher, maybe a little bit overhead on a 45-degree angle there. Good. And then let's just give it a shake. Let's shake it in a circle. You can hold it however you want. Now reverse your circle. Just getting the upper body moving. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're gonna just let that rest on the lap for a minute. We're gonna get a vibration going. So you're just giving a nice shake to the scarf on the lap. Getting the lower body going. Good. And then just taking one leg out and one leg in. One leg out, one leg in. And I'm kind of holding on to the back of the chair for stability if that feels good to you. Keep breathing. This can be as big as you want it to be. I'll do one more each side. Here's your last one here. Good. All right. Now let's go into body sides. So let's just give a little tap on one side here. So you're just tapping your scarf on your knee. Good. Now glue it onto the knee and pick it up with there. All right, let's tap. 2, 3, 4. Let's glue it and pick it up. Tap. 2, 3, 4. Glue it, pick it up. Last time. Tap. 2, 3, 4. Glue it, pick it up. Switch to the other hand. Tap. 2, 3, 4. Glue it, pick it up. Tap. 2, 3, 4. Glue it, pick it up. Tap. 2, 3, 4. Glue it, pick it up. Last time. Tap. 2, 3, 4. Glue it, pick it up. That was nice, a nice little combination. All right, now stay on that side and lift same arm as leg. Good, and then pass it to the other hand. Lift. So a little coordination of passing the scarf. Little puppeteer here. Same arm as leg lifts up. Good. 3. Keep breathing. 2. And 1. Stay on this side and see if you can just take it in and out. So you just are allowing a relationship to happen with leg and arm. Little dance. Just a fold. In and out. Good. 3, 2, 1. Pass it to the other side. So it's like an opening and closing. Sitting up as tall as you can. Keep the breath going. Good. It opens, it closes. Opens, it closes. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now opposite knee tap. Switch. Opposite knee tap. Switch. Oh boy, it's gonna be tricky. Let's see. Opposite knee tap. Switch it. Opposite knee. Pass. Opposite knee. Opposite knee. You got it. Nice, you guys. So this is cross lateral, but it's even more on the brain because you've got to switch the object. Right? Okay. Oh, now go to your hip. 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 Go to your shoulder. Your brain's working. Good. Now go corners of the room. Corner. 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 Good. All right, just let that release. Let's let this scarf just cross the midline of the body. Let's make some big figure eights here. Sha-la-la-la. Hopefully you guys can hear the music, even in the video. All right, now freeze it, reverse it. Reverse your figure eight. Same hand is holding it. Reverse your figure eight. Woo! All right, now pass it to the other hand. Figure eights with what maybe is your non-dominant hand, or maybe it's your dominant. Either way is fine, but nice big figure eights. All right, now freeze it and reverse your figure eight. Whew! That's a little tricky. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, arms are tired, right? All right. Oh goodness. Okay, so we did a little. All right, let's do a few more cross lateral. All right, so we're gonna hold this out, and we're gonna kick out one leg, and then we're gonna. And if you want to move your body back, if it's too much to sit at the edge of the chair, you can. Just nice and gentle. All right, now watch me once. Let's see. You're gonna tilt the leg that comes up. That hand is gonna go towards that knee. You guys look great, good job. And then come here, yes. And then you're gonna go this way. So it's kind of like you're gonna turn towards the leg that lifts. There you go, yes. Nice, you guys. Good. And then we're gonna make the kick a little smaller, and we're gonna make the tilt a little faster. And it can even just, yeah, there you go. And then we're gonna go wild. 3, 2, 1. All right, good job. Okay, if you have any tension in your shoulders from that, you can just release a little bit of tension, move the shoulders. Okay, let's let this rest for a minute, and let's go into our eye tracking. Oh, well, actually you could hold, let's be creative. Okay. Let's create a little fun guy here. Maybe it's like a ghost during Halloween, but we don't want to go to fall yet. It's a beautiful flower. All right, so you've got your little plume here, and you're gonna start with your chin is forward, your eyes are to your left, and you're gonna drag it through the center. This is for eye tracking, but you're just gonna look at the top of your scarf, right? Maybe you can give your scarf a little name. And then meet in the middle and go up and down, ceiling to floor. Just allowing the eyes to stay focused. And then you bring it into the center and you go near and far. Close to the nose and away. Okay, good, and then just relax. Okay, now let's just let that go. Let's do our finger pulls, because we're not gonna be able to do that with the scarf. So we pull the thumb, forefinger. We go to middle finger. Then we grab the ring finger and the pinky. You switch hands. You go thumb. That's too hard to say. Ring finger, pinky.
Just pull a finger.
Just pull a finger, any finger. Give it a nice little pull. All right, keep it going. Good job. Just moving that fluid in the fingers. Okay, let's move our body all the way to the back. Rest the spine. And let's squeeze the palms together, interlace the fingers. And then let's just let that, yeah, you can see that in the video. Okay, just letting a little dive happen, a little figure eight. Freeze it, reverse it. Oh boy. Essentially, you're just getting a little rotation happening. And then let's go into the webbing of the hands. Just press into the webbing and then go forefinger to middle. And then middle to ring, and then pinky, ring to pinky, and then move it back up, your own timing. Good, and then just give a little shake. All right, so let's lift everything up. Let's take our scarf, and let's lift everything down. However you want your scarf to be, maybe it's even folded here. It's like a napkin, lifts off of your lap and then comes right back down. Lifts off, comes back down. And let's take it up here and then let's just let it drape over one arm right here. And then allow that other leg and arm to rest. We'll keep these up and we'll add a rotation here. We look very royal with our draping of fabric. Okay, reverse. Keep breathing. Find some mobilization in the wrist and the ankle. Now let's flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Let's let it soar up and then just take it down. All right, let's switch it to the other side. Let your scarf balance. We lift it up. Let's rotate out. And maybe you feel a little stiff. You let it just be what it is. Reverse your circle. And think loving thoughts towards our ankles and our wrists. Now let's point and flex. Pointing and flexing. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good, you guys. All right, let's just let the legs flutter again. Get a little bit of shake with the scarf. Just kind of fun here. Let it go. Now take it wide. And then pass it to the other hand. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Let's now come to the edge of the chair. And let's start a little bit of a march. Maybe just holding one scarf with a fist. Good. So allowing a little march to happen, cross lateral. Sitting up nice and tall. Engaging the abdominals. Now freeze here. Let's pass it to the other side. Now let's march there. Was this your non-dominant hand that you just switched it to? No? Was that your dominant? It's always interesting if you grab it with your dominant or non-dominant. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then let's press the legs together here and press down on the knees. And then you're gonna take it nice and wide and you're gonna press your palms into your thighs there. Press. Take a deep breath in. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time here, sitting up nice and tall, you can just let the scarf do what it wants. We're just gonna do a little organ massage here. So just dropping through, you guys know this one. Letting the hips feel open and reversing your circle. Nice big softening of the gut and organs. Good. And then holding your scarf out, making it taut again. And then allowing a little bit of a tilt to happen to get a little stretch on the side of the body, coming up through center, other side. If you need to soften the arms too, you can. You can even let the elbows be next to the ribs if it feels like too much tension. One more time here. Good. And then come back up to seated. All right, let's take it just with one hand. Big open arms. We're gonna curl here. If you wanna watch me once, remember we keep the softness in the shoulders so we don't wear the shoulders as earrings. We keep the shoulders down. And then you're just gonna pass it to the other hand here. And then we're gonna open wide. Breathe, close it off, pass your scarf. Open, breathe, close it off, pass the scarf. Open. Last time. Good, you guys. Good. And then let's just push into the foot to go into seaweed here, side to side, and allowing the scarf to just move how it feels good to you. Moving side to side, pushing into the foot, allowing the spine to ripple. Passing the scarf to the other hand now to even it up, both sides. Moving lower, middle, upper, head. Good. All right, and then just allowing a big stir to happen in the middle. So still moving the spine, getting into the hips a little bit. Now let's create a little bit more energy here, our vortex here. Noticing your colors. 3, 2, 1. Switch it to the other hand. And let's start a little slow. And then let's pick up pace. So we're really stirring quickly. You're, beating the eggs? Ha! 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. Whew. Good job, you guys. I know, scarves are hard work, right? They do, they're surprising how they make you work a little harder. All right, let's get a little side stretch in. So if we just let our scarf come up and over the head, we just tilt it over. You can even let the scarf give a little shake on your head if that feels good. You always have the option of lowering your arm if your shoulder feels tight or this is too much, and then we exhale. And then we pass the scarf to the other side. We come up and over. Ah, nice big stretch. Let the scarf have a little dance here. Good, and then a little bit different, but let's pass it, and then let the hand and the shoulder come for a little stretch here. So you kind of cradle it with the other hand, and then allow this to really drop in the socket, just like you're holding your arm. Good, pass the scarf to the other hand, come all the way over here. High, good. Just hold that. Big breath in. Good. Okay, all right, we've done our spine. Let's do a little shoulder. Okay, so let's take it so that we go shoulder, and then we're gonna place the scarf on it. We go elbow, and then you're gonna see if you can allow a big opening of the side chest happen. So let's do that again. We go shoulder, scarf comes up to shoulders because we're getting the elbow, and then the whole scarf comes up. All right, other side. We go shoulder, we go elbow, we go whole arm. So it's just like what we normally do, but the scarf adds a little dimension to it. And whole arm. Now we're gonna go to the first side, but now we're gonna reverse the circle. So we go forward, bring the elbow around, and now bring the whole arm around. Or keep going on this side. One more time. Shoulder, we go elbow, we go whole arm, and then other side, shoulder, elbow, whole arm. Ah, good, you guys. Okay, find whatever you need to do in your back and allow a little stretch, a little your own personalized dance here. Just whatever you need to get into any nooks and crannies that we didn't get into. Good, all right, and then once you're ready, we create that connection to the floor again. We slowly and carefully, we rise, we stand back up. Okay, good job. Nice. All right, come to your stability with your chair. All right. Let's see, I think we can let this scarf rest for just a moment. So you can put it on your chair. And let's just give a little wiggle of the legs. So you can see this in the video. Yep. Just a little wiggle. That's good. Hold on if you need to on the chair. A little wiggle. And then see if that wiggle can come all the way up. This is like, you know, animals just soften their bodies. They're so connected. That's what we want to be too, right? And then let's just let the shape be just in the arms. Little vibration in the arms, like you're just turning on and off a knob really fast. Good. And then just let that then come back into the body for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then just rest. I just love the shaking. I don't know. It's such a release of tension, and you just feel a little lighter. So we're just having a little bounce in the body happening. You're just letting the knees move forward just slightly if you can. Take a deep breath in. All right, now let that just soften. So that means the legs can be more still. We're gonna clear our space as high as you can reach your arms, and then you exhale. So it's offering up like a clearing. So we inhale, and then we exhale, and you can soften the knees as you come down. Last one. Oh, and good, you guys. Okay, let's step forward and let's step back. So just little steps, as big as you can make them. Just thinking about that integrity of the body moving forward, arriving, and then stepping back and feeling confident that you can step forward and you can step backwards. Now switch which leg went forward and let that leg go now. Keep breathing. Good. All right, now we're gonna step side to side, just side to side. So one step to the side, bringing the legs together to parallel. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now taking a nice wide stance here. Let's take our scarf back in our hand. And let's do up and over and down low. We go up, over, we come down low. Finding a plie in the legs and then reverse that. Up and over, down low. Up and over, down low. Making a nice big circle. Good. All right, now just take your scarf. Let's just take it back to side. We're adding the arm. Good. Pass it to the other hand. Or if you want to keep stability on the chair, you can just use one arm for the scarf. All right, now coming with your feet firmly planted, see if we can cast the scarf behind you. Good. Nice. Now see if you can let it come up the body and then eventually go around the head. So it's like maybe making a spiral. Good, and then freeze there and see if you can take it back the way it came. Around the head, around the upper torso, around the hips. Good, nice you guys. All right, now let's just throw it up and catch it, allowing it to have a little bit of a fun dance here. Oh, that's okay if you drop it. And if you want me to pick it up, just say, Carrie, come pick it. Yeah, you did great. But you always had that option. So just tossing it, letting it take shape in front of you, grabbing it with the other hand. And then see if you can toss it now from one side of the body to the other. Even making it a bigger, maybe you have to put more force to let it go right to left. All right, good you guys. All right, let's give these a nice shake. Let's practice our balance practice. So hold on with one hand, lift up scarf and leg, and let's hold it for 10. You can give it a shake. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna switch it, holding on to your stability. Lift up other arm, leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then other side, taps in the front. Hold your scarf with opposite, so you cross lateral. And see if you can let a little cross happen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the scarf, switch the leg in front. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, good job. Ooh, isn't that like taking your vitamins, right? Those are your balance vitamins for the day. All right, we're gonna do an activity. So I'm gonna stop the video